ahwefo na etie for esanso makwaba ediba akroma TV so na yebora esinma na yeborum e John Dramani Mahama darling girl ne di e Aisha Hassan na mami ekopie mu e program be koso TV so no den sem bi etudwa na sebo di tudwa na je say den wakase etia den patriotic party ni say John Dramani nana dan fado aban e sa 20 January na no so se me de everything me say break kwa no mangutie se mama akasa tu ne nim to so edi tudwa te say she big trouble by no so se me de everything no mangutie se makasa mama ye tu ne nim to so edi tudwa
goodies, trying to fix roads, getting astroturfs done in a very shoddy manner. In fact, have you seen the astro? Terrible. An astroturf is supposed to be in a state that will be convenient for the citizens any day, even on rainy seasons. But on rainy seasons, the astroturf has become an astropool. It's filled with water and the people cannot even do anything until probably the rain is over and the sun dries it out completely. So clearly, this shows you the hasty way they are trying to please the people of Asen North. And the people of Asen North have said that, look, we are not going to fall for all these hasty projects that you are embarking on. We know what Honorable Jechi has done for us, and we are in to reward him greatly. Like I said, even before Honorable Jechi would be asked to contest for the second time and was ousted and out of parliament, he was doing a lot for the people of Asen North. Talk of street lights. Areas that used to be dark in Asen North have all seen brightness. The people of Asen North can now walk freely to wherever they want to go because they can see light, something that for many years they were not seeing. And I was expecting that while in the absence of Honorable Jechi, government would have taken that project. But instead, the man that has been ousted and denied the people representation was the very person who was doing it out of his own pocket money. And this shows clearly that, look, this is a man that has been ousted for reasons best known to the NPP, because clearly there is nothing that shows that the man has committed some sort of crime to warrant such mistreatment, yet he is going through and he's not bitter about anything. He's still going about doing whatever he has to do for the people. By this simple gesture, the people of Asen North have fallen in love so much with the man, and they are going to vote massively for him come tomorrow. We are so far happy with the response on the grounds. We just wish that the Electoral Commission will just follow due procedure, so that at the end of the day, we'll have a free and fair elections devoid of doubts, because we don't want to create doubts in the minds of Ghanaians. We don't want to create doubts in the minds of the good people of Asen North who have gone to exercise their voting rights. We want these elections to end in a very peaceful manner. And I heard you reading some of your headlines about the NPP practice and plotting violence. Nobody is plotting violence, Chrissy. Nobody is plotting violence. You know, it's the past deeds of the NPP that is hunting them. Their past deeds are what is hunting them. They have done a lot of evil in the past. They have perpetrated violence against people, especially in by-elections. The Ayawaso West Wogon election is a typical example of such violence. Even the 2020 elections, when they realized they were losing most of the parliamentary seats, they had to start unleashing violence, causing mayhem, ended up killing about 8 people. So there is nothing like NDC plotting violence. If there is any party that we should be talking about plotting violence, then it's the NPP, because they have done it in the past. They are willing to do more, and we know their plans. And if there is anything we have to do to prevent that, then it's to put in measures that would ensure that at the end of the day, we have a free and fair elections. There is nothing like the NDC is plotting violence. We are not plotting violence. And they know. They are just trying to make it look like, yes, we are plotting. And they know for a fact that, look, we have in the past treated these people unfairly. So these people will come all armed and very steady. They will come very steady and probably all armed against any violence. They will protect themselves. So they are just thinking aloud that, hey, these are the people that we maltreated and mistreated at Ayawaso West Wagon elections. These are the people that we unleashed violence on during the 2020 elections. Are they just going to sit down and watch us do same to them? Probably they are planning something to counter whatever we have to do. So they have quickly come out to say we are plotting violence. They don't have any evidence to say the NDC is plotting violence. They are just thinking aloud. They are just being hunted by their past deeds, and they are trying to put it out there so that it will look like, yes, the NDC is plotting something. We are plotting nothing. But thanks to the people of Asin North, they have really come all out for us, especially yesterday when we had our rallies in the various communities, Asin Kushia, the Asin Gangan, and all the other communities. They came all out. They pledged their support. They said, look, we know what Honorable Jechikwesin has gone through. We know how unfair he has been treated, and we are going to go all out and prove to the MPP and all their apparatchiks that no matter what they do to Honorable Jechikwesin, we are going to vote massively for him. There has been threats of Honorable Jechikwesin being jailed when he is voted for. These are all sayings to sway the people, to get them on their side. But it's not going to work. The people are wide awake. They have listened to all those stories that they are going to jail Jechikwesin. They said, yes, we'll vote for him so that you jail him. Because even Kwame Nkrumah, whilst in prison, was voted for. Even Mandela was voted for whilst in prison. So this is nothing that would have to perturb us. What you are embarking on, all the stories that you are trying to tell us, for us is nothing. We've heard and we know things that have happened in the past, and we are going to vote all out for him. In any case, what is it about jailing someone? There is nothing in there to indict the man to get jailed. He hasn't deceived any public officer. He hasn't committed any perjury. As of the time he was elected as a member of parliament, he was a mono citizen. He was only a citizen of Ghana, and that is what the constitution requires. So as he is currently going in for an election, it is due to Supreme Court own ruling that, look, as at the time he was filing his nomination, he was a citizen of Canada and Ghana, holding a dual citizenship. So we annul these elections, and that is it. And he has the right to contest again, which he is doing. Nobody is going to jail Honorable Jechikwesin. We have done a yeoman's job.
No, any some John Dramani Mahama and darling girl Casacasa to the into the two and some of the two just or whether you Casaitia and the new patriotic partners are Tony General and no some TV in which my comment section also about Chawa in a Nabra to me can area Mawaha, a chromatic, so many Casibo, a brim with Eddie Opin Game of Sage background.